Hey, how's it going, guys? So in this podcast, we have Freaky Donya, aka DJ Donya, and she was just awesome. She was actually our first female guest on the podcast, so she's representing the women out there. But she talked a lot of awesome stuff. But some points are she talked about just taking a chance, the importance of just finding the drive to stay consistent.
Yes, and the importance of supporting people, especially women supporting other women.
Yes. All right, so check it out. Let's roll this intro and let's get started. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Roberto Guido.
And my name is Marissa Lewis.
And together we are
the Dos Cocos Locos.
And welcome to our podcast.
So our goal with this podcast is to drop as much coconut fire, which is our way of saying life/business knowledge bombs, for creatives that don't necessarily know much about life or business, through conversations with one another as well as with other fellow creatives and dope people.
Our story has a lot of twists and turns, but basically we started by selling coconuts at the beach, and now we have our own photography and videography business. And it's through these conversations that we were able to really learn how to navigate this thing called life. Enjoy. All right. So, DJ Donya, what is up?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Happy to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking time just to come here right after work too.
Right.
We appreciate
the vibes
that.
Are right.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the vibes.
Thank you.
Cool.
So we start every podcast with this question, and then from there we just kind of like take it from there. So the question is, in one sentence, it can be as long or as short as possible.
Can be a run-on.
Yeah, it can be a run-on.
Okay.
But what is it that you do?
What is it that I do? Okay, one sentence,
Mm-hmm.
a run-on sentence for sure.
Yes.
I would say I DJ now. I'm going to start producing soon, which I haven't really released, but I'm going to soon be producing. I'm a creative in the city that's striving to supply new sounds, because I feel like Tampa may be secluded to maybe what I listen to, because I listen to a lot of Brazilian and Bali funk and disco and a lot of 70s and 80s and just SoundCloud mixes and just like a creative in the city, an advocate, supporter. I love to support people, and I feel like I think that's why I get so much love, because I give out so much. Just an all-around dope person, I guess.
All-around dope person.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah, that was perfect.
I know, it was great. That was a great sentence.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going like, yes, this, and that.
That's awesome. So how did you guys met through? Like, how did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
Was it at Mew Magazine? Was it at the women's party? Was that the first time we met?
I know that I've seen you before,
right?
Like performing at Hooch and Hive, but that's the first time we met.
I was at Mew Magazine's women's party, right? Yeah, and we just hit it off. Like, she's like taking pictures, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Yeah, just jumping in front of the camera. It was dope. That party was awesome. We're thinking about trying to do another one. Yeah, but maybe like a slumber party.
That would be so cute.
If that's supposed to be released or not, so sorry. It'll be out. But Mew Magazine's got a lot of stuff in the works, so I'm just happy to be a part of the team. Like, did y'all went to the award show? Or y'all went to both?
Yeah, I went to both.
Man, the award show was
incredible.
There was people there from Miami. There's people there from like way different parts of just Florida.
One of the vendors was there from St. Augustine. Like, it's like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Mew really sports like the whole Florida vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's important.
Definitely.
Yeah, she was very awesome.
She's really cool. But how did you get, let's back it up. How did you get into DJing? Because like, you can love music and then never DJ.
That's like another level.
Okay, we really want to backtrack.
Yeah.
So like,
just gonna back it all the way up.
Yeah. So in high school, I was in a band. I was in like literally the band in high school. So I was trying to get on the drum line because I used to take drum lessons.
That's cool.
And I had like a 5-piece like blood red drum set, and I used to go to drum class, and I was trying to get on the drum line, but you had to be in the pit first. And pit was like everything that nobody else wanted to play.
That sounds terrible.
So yeah,
the name alone.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I played this big ass marimba. It's like keys like that are huge, and I had to like push it out, and there's big ass mallets, and I'm just like But I was
Yes.
learning like different instruments, and I was even playing wind chimes, cowbell, because I'm playing everything
Like all
that
the percussion.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you know
That's
everybody
cool.
has their one instrument, but I'm playing everything
That's cool though.
needed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now that I look back, I'm like, wow, that was dope. But when you're like that age,
You're
you're
like,
like,
I just want to play
I'm in the
this.
pit. I'm trying to be on a drum line, like. But sophomore year, I kind of just got away from it because honestly, I started smoking weed, and I was like, man, I don't want to do this.
I don't need this.
It's too
Yeah.
hot. It's too hot. Like I was in band camp. Like I went to band camp in the summers. Like I was really into it. Yeah, but then I was like, junior year I was a rebel, so it was like I wasn't doing none of that shit. But it was great. So fast forward, not even 6 months ago, like I started doing little playlists like come through, and I was sending it to my friends, just my friends, you know. They're like, yo, this is fire, and I have a couple DJ friends, and they would always tell me, because I share music with all my friends, like I feel like who you share music with is important.
Yes.
And anybody that I share music, like, yo, you could DJ, yo, why you not a DJ? And then 6 months ago, it was like July, and I went to New York. Something just
like a switch kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like fire just like lit up and was like, yo, you ready to start DJing.
Wow.
Like, and that's just it. Like, and I think I had just started doing Freaky Friday. So like the first one came out, and then I bought the controller, bought a new MacBook because mine had crashed. So I didn't have nothing. I started from ground zero.
Dang.
So I was in debt. You feel me? Like I was just like, I'm
Let's
gonna
do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna just do it.
You're
because,
investing in yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how I saw it, because I was like, whatever,
Yeah.
like I'll pay it back, but
Yes.
I need it right now.
Yeah.
Same.
And then the next month, well, literally like 2 weeks when I started posting about it, like Betty Doll was like, yo, play a Hooch and Hive. But she wanted me to play like the next week.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I'm not ready at all. Yeah, so she was like, all right, next month. So I had a month to prepare for like my first set ever. And it was amazing. Just from the first set, it felt like my birthday. Like every time I play, it feels like my birthday because I put on like my freshest fit, or like, you know, I know that I'm about to go out there and represent myself, and like I want to put out, you know, just good vibes and select sounds that people are not used to hearing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like new stuff like that you would hear. Like I had one person tell me like, yo, they play this in London, and I'm like,
wow.
the UK scene is music wise is popping. So to hear that, I was like, yo, I'm doing something.
Yes.
And then I DJ'd during Art Basel, and DJ Active, shout out DJ Active, he's hers DJ and Jenna Jackson, and I opened for him.
Dang.
Wait.
I opened for him at like this little event,
What?
but I didn't know it was him at the time. Well, I didn't know him,
Right.
and I just seen DJ Active, but somebody had booked me from Cali, another DJ, DJ Omega. And he booked me, came out, and DJ Active was like, yo, what is that? And had me send him files after, and I was like, that's fire.
That's insane.
Yeah, so like it just kind of came quick because I started in like September,
Of
October.
last year?
I think I saw your first set
Yeah, you probably did.
at Hooch and Hive.
And my mom was there, and she had her whole squad.
Yes.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
Yeah, I
think
remember
it
that.
definitely
Yeah,
first
Set,
set.
everybody was like, yo, that was your first set? And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And they were like, all right. So it just came naturally.
Wow.
Like, obviously, I still have so much to learn. Like, but just now I feel more comfortable on the stage. Like, before I was like so focused, you wouldn't even see me move.
Right.
Like, I'm not dancing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Now
can't-
I'm like, I'm bobbing with the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
And you just get more comfortable as you learn, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6 months ago, like, just been, it's like,
Wow.
now I'm doing my first wedding in June.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody else just took me up to do a wedding in December.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and it's great because it's something you love. Like,
Yes.
when you love it, it's not work.
Exactly.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's been great. I encourage
absolutely.
everybody
That
to
is
chase
crazy.
their
Yeah,
dreams.
for
Like,
real.
yes,
For real. That's
it
what
can
we're trying to
come
tell
quick.
people
It
It
too.
can come
Yeah.
quick. Yeah,
that's
for
true.
sure. Like, and I already know. Just wait. I support a lot of people in the city. Like anybody who throws something that, or even just buying a $10 print that somebody did, like that matters.
Yes.
And you never know how far that $10
Yeah.
you know. So it's like anything that I made, just pick up or support or a pin or a sticker or anything that I like catches my eye, and especially if they're from here, like I like to support people from out of state too, but if you're from here, like of course I want to support you. So I'm just happy that it's been
that is so cool.
gravitating back and forth. Like I feel like it's just been a boomerang. Like it's been coming back. Like and it's like karma, like good karma, like you know, bad karma, good karma, like yin and yang. It's all the same.
It's true, man.
Good, there's bad. Like Freaky Friday Live, my first event ever. I get to the crib and I come out and I got a flat tire.
No.
Yeah, so it's like. Of course, the day can't be perfect.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's always going to be
like,
like little challenges.
We got to keep it rolling. Like, we got to go.
Yes.
And I was seeing Omar Apollo before my show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to stay for the whole thing, obviously, because I had to go to Hooch and Hive, but I got to see him do, like, his first 5 songs, and then I left. But that was
cool.
Dope, too, because he's up and coming, and he's amazing. And, yeah, that's the... short story about how it all began.
The origin story.
That's really cool.
Dang, man. So can you
such a short amount of time. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's been steadfast. Like,
man,
I'm just grateful for the people that I know that were able to give me like tips. Like Betty mentors me, like whenever I need something or have a question or I'm confused about something. She's been doing music for so long that she's so talented. So to have somebody that wants to help. And not just me, anybody who hits her up. She's always willing to give people tips and just guide them because she wants everybody to win. And that's the type of person that I want to be.
Cool.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be a hater. Why am I hating on the next person?
Yeah, it's a waste of energy.
Yeah, like you're wasting your energy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you could just be showing somebody love or not even like sharing knowledge. Knowledge is power. How can I help the next person grow if I'm keeping all this good energy and knowledge to myself?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not helping. It's not helping. So like, so like people like her. I have another homie in New York, Story King Brand. He's been DJing for a while. He's from Chicago. He like put me on a bunch of stuff. It's a couple of people out here that I even hit up and was like, "Hey, can you teach me how to scratch?" Because I want to know how to scratch on like vinyls too.
Yeah.
Because I would like to know both. Obviously, I don't want to just be mainstream and like MP3 or whatever, because you could be that type of DJ too. I'm not hating on it, but if I can know both,
everything,
that's fire. Like a female DJ scratching too, like
what? You good, girl?
So like I even have people just like, yo, hit me up during this day. We'll meet at the record store or the music store, and I'm like, thank you. Like people don't have to take the time out their day to help me,
right?
But the fact that they are, like, even you guys talking to me today, like. That means something to me, like y'all.
That means something to us.
But you know, I mean, it just goes back and forth. Like y'all see value in me, and I see value in you. Like I love that. I love when people are just genuine and want to help you, or just show love. Like even just coming out to Freaky Friday Live, like for it to be that lit.
Yeah,
my first event.
There's so many people.
You guys missed it.
Like crazy. Oh my! If you were there,
you know.
If you were there, you know.
If we're not there, you gotta be there next time.
Right? Like that's. I was just so like, it was
like you're living in a dream almost, right?
Like, I was like,
this
whoa,
is real.
like it didn't seem like I was even in Tampa,
right?
Because that's how many people was there. Like
there's a lot
when
of
I
people.
kept looking up, I just seen people dancing, and then when I got off and realized how many people was there, I was like, whoa,
that's crazy.
This is crazy. And my mom came deep with all her people too, so it's like my family.
I love that your mom comes out.
Was just there.
So my mom came to my first one, which was 6 months ago, and she came to this one. So she hasn't
just
been
for her to see that grow.
Exactly. She was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, and anybody who's only seen me play just the first time to now, like, it's like I'm humbled. I feel like I don't feel like I'm super. I know I have so much more to learn. Like I'm not the best out. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that, even though I should, because that's how you empower yourself or whatever. But I know that I'm good.
Yes.
And just when people just be putting that in my head, it pushes me even more. Like, okay, I gotta.
You're like,
right.
Like, all right, now you're really gotta like sit down and be like, okay, let's keep going.
Yes,
get better.
It's great.
That's crazy.
Dang, man, that is wild. So, like, one thing that I would like to know personally is like, just like the behind the scenes, because for us, a lot of people know like photo and video, like, oh, you just go, you take a photo, oh, you're just recording, it's fun.
Yes.
But they don't see the app, like behind the scenes, like you editing, cutting to the beat, all that stuff. So like
practicing.
Yeah, practicing all the hours like on YouTube or wherever you learn your stuff,
Yeah.
like just mastering your craft. So like what are some like behind the scenes of like the DJ world?
Oh man. Behind the DJ world, Freaky Friday, I have to have a new cover every Friday.
Mhm.
So I have to look for like either inspiration or take pictures that weekend, so I have more pictures and more content. So when I shoot, I always try to do more than one outfit. Like I try to do 3 outfits, 4 outfits, because I try to give the graphic designer, who is one of my closest friends, her name is Kayla Creates, and she's a really like awesome just graphic designer.
Those look great. Like,
so every Friday. So I used to work with Abstract Poet, and he's from St. Pete. But then I was like, oh, let me switch it up. It's a new year. Let me just see what's up. So I was gonna try to work with somebody every month, but it's kind of hard because I already have like, you know, you have to budget in everything and people's time.
Yes.
And, you know, like this Friday is Monday. And I haven't sent her nothing yet. So like after this, I gotta look through my phone and see what pictures haven't I used.
Yes.
Even if they're old, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they're still content, it's content.
Yes.
But I have to constantly create content for covers for Friday and be consistent. And then I have to either listen to music all week, or sometimes Thursdays I'm up till like 2 a.m. trying to get Freaky Friday done because I know like now people are listening to it. Like people hit my text like, yo, what's up with Freaky Friday? And I'm like, yo, pull your screen down. Like, don't worry, it's there. It's like, it's those type
cool.
of things.
Yeah, they're
I'm
keeping you
like,
accountable too at the same time.
Motivated to do that. Like, one day I was late. It was Bad Bunny's concert. The next Friday, I was lit. So I didn't get it up. I got it up at 12 that afternoon, and I never got it up that late before. You know, so I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you get like text in the morning like,
no, I didn't get no
where
text.
is this?
But I feel like everybody knew I was lit the night before.
Oh,
So
all
like,
right.
Yeah, but they was
Give
like,
it till noon.
we know why.
Right.
You know, but even that, like just during the week trying to lead up for a playlist that comes out every Friday. So it's like a lot of time to that. Honestly, I could be practicing a lot more. I'm in transition of like moving and like sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm there.
Right.
And
you're traveling.
one time, and I'm traveling, so it's like I'm trying to figure out when's the right time. So if I can just get a space, like in my room, or the living room, or somewhere, because I have a speaker at my parents' house, but it's too big to like be lugging around with me. So I gotta invest in a portable one, so then I can take that anywhere and just practice there. But in May, I'm actually taking like some time off social media, just like maybe just posting every Friday. Just in May, I feel like I need a little detox.
Yeah.
Because it's been a lot leading up to my 25th birthday, and I kind of just want to go into my 25th just on just my own time and like getting back into the routine of practicing every day, because I've been off and you know it happens, but as long as you could get back on, like especially if it's your craft, like you have to be consistent. Like you can't fall off. Like and
like you could take a little break.
Right, you could take a break. Right, exactly. And and really just putting in the time. Like I haven't put in enough time. Like I still have so much more time to put in. Like those late nights, like how you guys said y'all are on the computer all the time. I'm on the computer all day at work. Right. And then I don't want to come home and be on a computer all day too. So sometimes I just want to chill, you know? Like I don't want to be looking at music. But it's like but you gotta look, you gotta get on your computer, but it's like now my eyes are focused on the computer all day. Yes. And when I'm looking at it again, do I take my glasses off? I'm messing up my eyes now because at work I'm looking at it with my glasses, but at home I'm taking my glasses off. So I'm like, you know, it's like little stuff like that. Like people don't pay attention to, but like when I'm older, my eyes are gonna be trash.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, we all wear glasses. So like,
well, she's wearing fake glasses.
Oh, they're blue light glasses.
Okay, blue light. All right,
protect the eyes a little bit.
All right. I have blue light in mine too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
See?
Okay.
But this isn't real.
That's also prescribed though.
Yeah, these are also prescribed. Yeah, but just. Time, you just gotta use it wisely. Yeah, it is a sacrifice too. Like if you have, even if you just put an hour aside, like if I could start putting that hour aside, I know in a month I'll just be even more like better.
Yeah.
I haven't even been putting that much. But that's just because I know, thankfully, I know the sounds. I know, you know what I mean? I know enough that I could be like, yo, this was my best set because I actually put the effort to make it my best set, and I didn't get nervous, or I didn't, you know, let the crowd like, you know, spook me out. Even though that's not the type of person I am, I love that energy. I'm like, I get excited over that. But like at the Aloft, I was there for so long. That was my longest set I ever did. I was there from 7 to 12.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a long set. So by the time it was lit, I was kind of burnt out. And that's just because I haven't been doing this that long.
Right.
You know, and I planned it out to where it would be, you know, great. And it was, but it was like, I know I didn't put my whole effort into it. You know, because I was already like, you know, and it's like, you get lazy. You know, you're not putting 100%, but you got to put 100% every single time.
That's true.
You know, and I'm still learning myself. Like, and if I could just keep doing how I did this past Friday.
The momentum.
These 6 months? Like, you can just keep doing what you did these 6 months.
Yeah, these 6 months.
That's crazy.
Like, quick. Like, have a gig in Orlando next month, like a block party. It's a quick set. I think it's like 30 minutes. But even that's cool because like people invite you out. You can pay to play music. Like that's dope.
And that's like a whole new crowd too.
Yeah, and that's a whole new, Orlando is popping.
Yeah, for real.
I went there for Crazy Daisy's event, Cyber Lab, and I
How was
DJed
that?
there. It was pretty cool. Like
I think we had a wedding.
it was a lot of artists. It was a lot of
Mm-hmm.
artists. It was a lot going on. So it was a lot to see.
Okay.
I think it was too many performers. But
it was just like crunch for time.
It was her first time doing an event too, so it's like you learn.
Yes.
You know, and it's like that's the point of growing. Yeah. But she had a successful night. That's cool. Like when
I heard it was great.
Like that, yo, it was great. Like from all the installations, all the artists, there was just too many performers for me. Like I couldn't. It was like too many sounds.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Gotcha. Like a lot of people performing, they jumping from DJs. And that's the only thing. But everything else, and that's just because I'm in music. Right. So for me, I'm sure everybody else did.
Yeah,
exactly.
Everyone else would be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like it's fair. yeah. Like, but for me, just that, I was like, okay. Like all right. But other than that, everything, it was a lot to see. It was a great turnout. Yeah. I would definitely go to another event. Like that's my girl, so she knows it's all love. That's like, cool. And we all like today I asked Instagram like, would y'all like me to do a Freaky Friday, you know, every other month or every 6 months? And do you guys have any suggestions? Like, would you guys want more installations or, you know, do you want less performances? Like, we all need that constructive criticism. Like, and it's all love. Like, people telling you out of love is not to hate
don't take
on
it personally
you
or anything like that.
Or to
that's how you
knock
grow.
your stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, me saying that shows me like, okay, maybe I don't want to do all of that. You know, that's why I had NDO DJ the first 30, and then Rugad and NDO performed, and then I did it for an hour, and I was gonna go over, but they had changed. I already had booked them, so I'm like, let me give them their time. But it was jumping.
It was great.
I'm still like in awe. I'm like, wow.
I really haven't.
Yeah.
Dang, that's wild, man. That's crazy. So what would you tell DJ Donya like 6 months ago? What would be like one piece of advice that you would give yourself before you started on this like journey?
Sheesh.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Yeah.
That was a
good question. Tell myself 6 months ago just to stay consistent. Like Freaky Friday taught me that. Yeah. Much as sometimes I'm like, I want to go to sleep. Or like,
that's what these podcasts do
for
us.
And just like don't feel discouraged. Like if you're not getting all the responses, or maybe people aren't posting as much as they did last Friday. So it's like you don't get that traction the same. You know, you may think a cover is fire and it may get less traction than last week. And you're like, and just to not get discouraged by that. You know, like don't get discouraged by the people that may not be showing you love because you can't see it. Because I'm sure there's plenty of people listening. They don't show you on Apple because it's not your music. It's just a podcast. But you can see like how many people are following you, how many people are tuned in. Yeah. So it's like, y'all may not be telling me, but I know like y'all are tuned in. So it's like, okay, and that's enough. Yeah. You know, instead of getting consumed and just, oh, this was not hitting this week. Right. Like, or just, you're posting, like, why haven't I posted? Yeah, you know, and it's like, and it's weird because Instagram is weird with the interactions. Like the, you know, sometimes it'll come up from 3 days ago. And it's like, dude, what? Okay, I like that. But it's like, dang, that was 3 days ago. Why I didn't see that 3 days ago? Yeah, that's true. You know, so just, I would tell DJ Donya 6 months ago to just have faith in your craft. And, like, everything that's supposed to come for you is going to come. Like, you don't have to doubt that. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stress about it. Even now, I'm still telling myself that. Like, now I see just how many people, like, really support me. That's what Friday showed me. Like, you could do this. You could really do this. Like,
people are here for it.
Yeah, like, like, my boyfriend was like, yo, you're the DJ Khaled of Tampa. Like, and I started crying. And I'm like, no, you did not do me the DJ Khaled. Like, but he was like, no, that's not a diss. Like, that's a compliment. Like, DJ Khaled's out here. Because I was telling him, like, I want to get into marketing. And because I went to school for retail marketing. And I have more, like, of a creative mind for that than kind of, like, what I'm doing now with my, like, just merchandising field. And he's helping me with that, like, just with all my shoots and everything. And, like, it's dope to be working with somebody and with somebody that just pushes you 100% and wants you to be like that #1 creative, even if you're not together. Like, that shows, like, love on volumes. Like, if you go on tour or whatever, like, I'm gonna still be here for you even if we're not together. Like, I want you to win. And that's the best to me.
Shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy, right?
Yeah, JB. Yeah.
That's so dope, man.
So how did you get the name DJ Donya?
Oh, Donya.
Man, good question.
So because I know
we've been dying to know. Yeah, we've been dying to know.
Like, it's like it's like a big deal. Like, that's who you are.
Yeah.
So how did you get Donya?
Okay, so Narcos. So
yes.
I'm now, like, watching Narcos. And I'm like,
I love Narcos.
Yeah, right? Who doesn't love Narcos? And they're like, and I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm more of Americanized Puerto Rican. I'm not from the island.
Gotcha.
I'm from New Jersey. And
you're from New Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey.
Are you?
Where in Jersey?
Trenton.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm from Woodbridge.
Oh, okay.
Like by Menlo.
Okay, so I was there.
That's so funny.
I was there till I was like 7.
I was there till I was
7 or
10.
6. Yeah, so I left super early and then I lived in Virginia. Yeah, but you know, it's still
part of you. I'm from New Jersey. I still claim that.
Yeah, okay. So I already claim Florida because I feel like I'm more Florida now. Even though I love up north, but I feel like I was raised in the South, so I'm of Florida people. Yeah, so I'm watching Narcos, and they're like Don Pablo, and I'm like, Don Pablo. That's boss. That's some boss ass shit. Yeah. So I'm like, how do you say Don for ladies? And they're like Donya, but it's not with the Y. It's just Dona.
Yeah, with the
little
thing.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I don't want it to just be Donya. You know what I mean? Because maybe people won't know how to spell. So I'm like, all right, Donya. And so it's not even really a name. It's like Miss or like the boss. Like you like really would boss, be Donya Ashley. Like, it wouldn't even really be a name. So it's like, it's not even,
that's cool.
You know, it's not even like another name for me. It's just like, you calling me a boss. Like, you put a respect on my name.
Right.
Literally,
That's cool.
Yeah. And then the freaky came from the song Freaky Dona by Plan B. One of my friends was like, yo, you could do it like Plan B. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, Freaky Donya. And I'm like, damn. Fire. My boy Vandalay, and he looked out with that name. He blessed me. I was blessed with the name Freaky Donya. And then it just kind of fit because I be wildin'. I just embrace it. Yeah. So some people call me Freaky, cool. Some people call me Donya. Like I'm like, y'all call me whatever y'all want.
Does anybody call you Ashley anymore?
I mean,
like would they be you?
Some people, no, not really.
Not really.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, I used to be called LA because my last name starts with LA. And I spell Ashley different. It's ASHELY.
Okay.
But I just never really liked the name Ashley. Now I do. I've embraced my name.
Yeah. Right.
But when I was growing up as a kid, I had like 10 different names.
Yeah?
I had nicknames all day growing up. So when I got to college, I used to work at Anthropology, and there was an Ashley Lou and an Ashley LA on the schedule. So they just started calling me LA.
Yeah.
And it just stuck because I was like, yo, that's cool.
Right.
Like, and it spells my initials backwards. It's first two in my name. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm rolling.
Yeah,
I just picked it up.
Yeah, so sorry to do this, but we got to pause real quick.
Oh, yeah. No.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So you had two Ashleys, different last names.
At the job, and they just started calling me LA, and I was like, yo, I like that name. So then I was like, I gotta change my Instagram. So first Instagram name I ever had was Ayo Kill Ash.
Ayo Kill Ash.
But they used to just put Ayo Kill, like everybody would call me Killer. Because it was just like, it spelled Killer,
right? But
there was no double A. It was just Ayo Kill Ash. I don't know what that name was.
Okay.
But it was just my name.
Okay.
But everybody just thought it spelled Killer. So some people call me Killer. So I'm like, all right. So, but I'm not a killer. I'm not a shooter. I'm not, you know what I mean? I was raised in the suburb, in the area. Like, I know people in the hood. I'm not of the hood, but you know, it's cool. And then I was like, okay, LA. Because I liked it. And I was like, I'm going to just go, I'm rolling. And then I was like, trying to think of a name. And somebody was like, that's LA. And I was like, I like that. That's LA. And they'd be like, yo, who's that? That's LA. And I was like, all right, cool. So that's LA for like majority of my college year. I didn't change my name but like 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang,
so Donya is still very new to me. Like when people see me, they be like Donya, or some people like say it like not even like Donya. Like they'll just say it.
What do they say?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
How do you mess this up? How do you know it's
they just don't like
Donway.
Donya. Donya. Yeah, sometimes we don't, you know, and that's cool. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna correct. I'm just gonna let
Donya. Okay, it's Donya.
Don't chill with your girlfriend. It's not like me. Yeah, somebody saying that to me at my party. They were like, Donya with you, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, that should be your sound tag.
Yo, for real.
Dude, yeah. Have you thought about sound tags?
Yeah, I just have the Freaky Donya one because it sounds like Freaky Donya.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get somebody to do it, like Maybach Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on the way. I got a lot of stuff that's on the cut. Yeah. I gotta get in the studio with somebody that has that voice because I'm not about to do it.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
Yeah, like Santiago Perp, he has a nice drop.
Yes.
Like Santiago Perp. But it's like some female saying it, but it sounds fire. Like when he drops it, it's fire.
Okay.
Yeah, like I like it.
I hear you.
Right. So I need one though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could definitely flip Donya, wish your girlfriend was hot like me for sure. That could be some merch.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like a sticker or something.
Yeah.
That'd be fire. All right. Coming up with ideas on the pot.
On the pot. That's so dope.
Yeah, but that's where Donya came from.
That is wild.
Yes. It's crazy. I've been blessed with all these names.
For real?
Well, I thought
you've run through a lot of names.
Yeah, no, I've thought about. I was like DJ Donya. I knew once I knew like Donya from Don Pablo. I was like, all right, if I ever was to be a DJ, I'm DJ Donya. Yeah. I had the name before I even committed to DJing. Like I was like, I got this name.
It's mine.
Right. So then I was with my friends. Was it around my birthday last year? I think it was around my birthday last year, and last year. One of my close friends, Vandalay, came up. I'm like, yo, but what's my Instagram name gonna be? And they're like, yo, it could be like Freaky Donya. And I'm like, yo. So that little light bulb, and we just been rolling ever since.
Damn,
and then we didn't want to spell it like Freaky. We wanted to spell it like the song. Because that's how they spell it in the song.
Yeah,
so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Representing that old school reggaeton.
That's so cool.
That is wild, man. Dang. So, since you are our first female guest,
yes,
is there anything that you would like to say to the females specifically watching or listening to our podcast?
Yeah, what?
Just say something.
We run the world, man. Don't ever think that we don't, because we got all the power. Like, I know men don't think so, but we do.
This guy knows.
That's true. You guys give birth automatically. You guys win at everything.
Yeah,
can't
rock
beat that.
stars. Just like believe in yourself. Like, don't let a man discourage you. Like, or the person you may be with take your power or your shine, because sometimes it's intimidating. Like, even to the next female, you may intimidate somebody because you're so like strong or confident or just whatever. Somebody could try to steal your shine, and I've had that kind of done to me. So for the females out there, just like always believe in yourself. Don't ever let anybody try to dim your light, dumb you down. Like, don't like. And if you get that feeling, they're not supposed to be in your life. Nobody should be. We're gonna have our off days. Nobody's perfect, but if somebody is pushing you to the extreme of like you can't chase your dreams because they're intimidated or because maybe they're not chasing their dreams, don't let anybody do that to you. Like, even sometimes your family members, like as sad as it may be, like sometimes you just gotta distance yourself, and you can't feed into it. Don't feed into the negativity. Like, just be a light in your life, even if it's not in other people's lives. If you want to distance yourself from people and just work on yourself, like, I feel like I'm talking to myself right now, because that's exactly where I'm at in my life. Like, I feel like I'm around the people that love me. And I'm grateful for that. And anybody that was either holding me back, didn't believe in me, they're not in my life. Yeah. They're not even in contact with me. And if they are in contact, they see that I'm just growing up. Yeah. And it's like, you want to be proud of me, and you are. But like, in reality, I'm doing so much better without you. Yes. And it's like, and when you detach from like toxic people, you're just gonna grow, and it's gonna hurt because you may love these people, and it's just gonna be so much freeing for you. Like, when them layers come off, and you're able to fly and be whoever you want to be,
and no one's pulling you down, and
nobody's pulling you down. Like, and sometimes it be your closest friends, or it just be people that you don't see like their true colors, and whether like I said, be a friend, a relationship, a cousin, somebody, your best friend, your mentor. It be people that be jealous, or people that just they want to get you just to like take your energy, or like and it's like, don't fear those people, but acknowledge when they are around you. Like, if they make you feel some type of way, your instincts tell you something, pick up on that. Like, your instincts are never gonna lie to you. Never. Especially as a female. Like, you have to protect yourself. We're not like, there are females who know how to fight back and are strong and can protect themselves, but a lot of times you don't grow up learning defense skills and like learning kung fu and like, you know what I mean? Like, some people don't even got mace on their keys, like, so you can't protect yourself when something.
Like, you're not fighting with your brothers.
Right, exactly. You're not playing. Like, you're in real life, and as a woman, like, you have to be able to protect yourself and your energy and your space, and like, even your womb. Like, when you share yourself with people, like, they may not be of the same like light as you, and then you're sharing your soul with somebody that doesn't deserve it. That's true. Everybody deserves like the best respect. A man, a woman, like, we all deserve like equal respect and love for ourselves, and honestly, as a woman, just love yourself first. Like, before you can love somebody, you gotta love yourself. And we all know that, but we get sidetracked, or we get behind, or we get, like, in love with somebody else, or the idea of somebody else.
The idea of
and it's not even working out.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that. Mm-hmm. But you're not pulling back. You don't recognize it. Even a friendship. Like, I was close friends with somebody, my best friend, actually, who used to be my best friend. We got a tattoo together. Wow. And it's no shade to her. Right. But she showed me her true colors. Mm-hmm. And I don't know where she is in her life, but I know where I am in my life.
Right. And where you're going.
Exactly. And it's like, I wish you nothing but the best, but you're probably not meant to be in this next chapter in my life. Mm-hmm. And the same is for her. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm not supposed to be there. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm rooting for you from afar. Right. But I'm not checking on you. Yeah. Like, I'm doing me. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Nah, like, you do you and I'm gonna do me, but you have to distance yourself and gravitate towards people that are rooting for you. Right. That genuinely want you to win. Like, especially women, like, we cannot tear each other down. Mm-hmm. We cannot be like creatures of hate and like pettiness. Mm-hmm. Why? For what? Life is so short, dude. Life is short. And it's just short. Like, it could pity me. Like, why are you mad at me? Why are you hating on me? Like, and I don't be on no bad terms with nobody. So if somebody hating on me, I'm like, yo, you just a hater. Like, I can't even do nothing. I can't even support you because you hating on me. But I'm gonna still show you love. I'm gonna respect you. Right. I may not show you love. But I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna respect you. Respect your decision. Exactly. I'm gonna just be like, yo, keep that negative energy over there. Right. Yeah. Miss me. I see, like, I see how people move, and I'm like, why you gotta move like that? I'm so, like, over here in my own lane, doing my own thing. Like, I'm not bothering you. Right. But it be like that. But as women, we have to support each other. Like, you don't gotta like everybody. I'm not one of those people. If I don't like you, I'm gonna respect you. I was raised on respect, but I know that I don't have to be your friend. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But like I said, I'm gonna respect you. Yeah. I don't need to disrespect you. I don't need to do none of that. Mm-hmm. That energy is not welcome in my life. Don't do it to me, because I'm not doing it to you. Like, right. Yeah. So just protect yourselves, protect your energy, your love for yourself. Don't let haters get you down. What they say, if you got haters, you're doing something right. Yes. True. As they say. So if you got haters, hopefully it's because you're doing something right and not because you're a hater too. True. Don't be a hater. Damn. You know what I mean? And as my mom would say, keep it classy, not trashy. Yes. My mom raised me on that. Yeah. Keep it classy. Yeah, even though she called me hood rich. Because I got girls now. I don't know how to act. I was like this at my party. Yeah. The whole time, and my mom's like, what? She works in the dental field. Oh. Like, what? You so hood rich. Like, it's funny, but it's all good. Man. Yeah. Shout out to the women out there. Damn. And the men, you know, shout out to y'all too, but
we're kind of cool sometimes. Damn, I don't know about you, but I know, like, for just all women out, that was dope. Yes. That was dope. You did awesome. That was dope. That was
so great. Yeah, I just try to support. I always, obviously, like, that Mew party, that was the first all women's party I ever been to. And I thought it was really cool. Like, I met a lot of people there, like Jazzy. I met her and I've been chilling with her ever since.
She's so cool.
She's so dope.
I see her everything now. She's the one who's at BB Arts thing volunteering.
Oh, yeah. She's dope.
Yeah, I met her there, you know, and it's like I met so many cool people that night. Just, you know, keep in touch on Instagram. Or, like, we became friends. I invited her to my birthday brunch. That's so cute. And you know what I mean? Like, just the people that really just see you and they believe in you. And, like, when people start seeing you, like, beyond just you or what you put on Instagram, and they see you actually as for yourself, like, beyond this exterior. Because sometimes I'm, like, super animated and super, like, you know, but when people really get to know me and they see me for me, they know who I am. So it's like all that other stuff, it don't matter because I know you know. So yeah.
Dang, Big Donya with the coconut fire.
Yes, so much fire. Oh my gosh, that's great.
That was wild. That was dope.
So another question we like to ask people: because I like to keep it real on this podcast.
Yeah.
Is what's one thing you're struggling with right now, and that what's one thing that someone could help you with, like right now in this moment?
Man, that 9 to 5, boy.
Yeah.
That 9 to 5. If I could, because I want to use my degree, and I went to school for fashion merchandising and retail marketing, so I'm trying to find a balance of like clocking in from 9 to 5 and then having to work on a computer all day at night. I don't have that life balance. Like I do, but I don't. Yeah. Like if I could have a variety schedule, and obviously nobody wants to work, but I don't mind working. You know what I mean? I really don't mind working. Like if I could work, 8 to 2 one day, and then work 9 to 5 one day, and then maybe 9 to 4 one day. Like just that cool. Yeah,
flexible.
Flexible. Like obviously, DJing is gonna open those doors for me, so I won't have to have this like constrained schedule. But just like any tips or like advice on just how to keep pushing through, like grinding through that, because it's like it's easy to say, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur. It's easy to say like, yeah, I'm gonna quit my job. Like, nah, I can't quit my job. Right. Yeah. I got way too much debt. I'm not financially free yet. And that's a real thing. Oh yeah. You feel me? Like I have student loans, I have credit card debt, and I don't get me wrong, like I'm not living above my means, but I'm not looking poor either. You feel me? Like I'm right in between. Like, cause I thrift, I use coupons. I'm like saving money. Okay, so it's not no shame. Like, if I need to return something, it's going back. I'm getting my coins. So for real. Just I guess that life balance, like, cause it's like some days I'm like I don't want to be here, and being in Tampa is hard to find like that dream job because it's not a major city like Chicago or New York or LA. And personally, I don't want to live in LA. I like Chicago, but it gets too cold, and New York is too cold. I like Atlanta a lot. I wouldn't mind checking that out.
Atlanta's big. That's a big city.
Atlanta's a big city, but it's like I'm not ready to go because I'm at a peak in my life. I feel like and I'm not even at the peak yet. I feel like it's just just slowly getting there, and it's like for me to leave right now is not beneficial to me. Right. So it's like I'm trying to look into different like parts of the city, like say Peak, or like something that's gonna help me with the work. Because I know I'm young, you know what I mean? There's not too many people that are privileged to quit their job at 25. Like, you know what I mean? And if you have the work and the clientele, like that's awesome. Like I'm building that up now, but I don't see it happening like
tomorrow.
Like, so I think just that struggle, just like, cause I just got into the company I'm in, and it's like, I like it. I enjoy the benefits. They have really good benefits. It's good money. But the position I'm in right now, it's like, I'm gonna have to thug it out for a little to maybe get to where I want to. And it's not guaranteed that I would get there. Okay. Like in a year. Or 6 months, because those doors may not open like that. Right. So it's like, okay, but I already been like, I did this at my last job. Okay. And I waited 1 year
again,
and I got promoted, and then I stayed in that position that I was already in. Like they promoted me, but they didn't change what I was doing. So it was like they gave me a new role, they gave me a raise, but I was still doing everything that I was doing.
And you're like, why am I still here?
Yeah. So I left, and I got into the company I'm in now, and it's like, I enjoy it to an extent, but it's like I'm not as upset as I used to be. I used to wake up and not like just hate my work.
We've been there.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what I mean? And when you are like that, it's like it's miserable, dude. And that's why I found a new job. Yeah. And thankfully I found somebody that is helping me grow at my new job, and it's like I know I'm here where I'm supposed to be at this moment because this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. But I know that it has to be more. Like I know I'm supposed to be doing marketing. I feel that, or I'm supposed to be doing radio, or just something that's going to fuel me. Because right now I feel like I'm like a flat line. I'm like in the sand with my feet just kicked up. Yeah. And it's like, I want to be running. I want to be swimming. I want to be flying. I don't want to be chilling. Right. Like that's cool, but that's not why I came to work. Right. I mean, like I didn't come to work to be watching Netflix. or to be bullying. Like, and that's cool. I'm grateful that sometimes I am chilling. But it's like, for that, I'll go home. For that, I'll leave. If y'all don't need me from these 9 hours, like, let me go home. And, you know, like, let me switch my schedule up. Like, if it's going to be slow on Friday, why I'm coming to work? If we ain't got no work to do, why am I coming to work?
Right.
That's just my thing. Like, it's just taking out so much time.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's like it's a slave ship, dude. All these companies are just milking people.
For real.
But we all gotta work.
Yeah.
Right.
How you gonna pay your bills if you don't work? You know what I mean? Until you get to where you work for yourself. Or you work for a company that you enjoy. I wouldn't mind working for somebody.
Right.
If I enjoy the company. If I love what I do, you not, like I said, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
But when you don't, like, I'm not at a point where I hate my job.
Right.
I don't hate my job.
Good.
But it's like,
that's good.
Yeah. Like, I'm grateful I don't hate my job, but I know it could get there. Yeah. You know, like, it's like.
Yeah, you see your future self, you're like,
the longer that I'm like lingering, I'm like, all right. Because some days I'm like, this is too much. Like, what is this? Like, if you knew what I was doing right now, you'd be like, the hell?
You're like, why?
You be working at UPS doing all that. Yeah, I'm doing a lot with the production side of where I work.
Right.
Which I didn't go to school for production. Like, I went to school for something completely else. But that's cool. I got thrown into this new role because they just let a lot of people go.
Okay.
And they had to put people where they could. And I'm still new. So it's like, oh, you got to do
there
this.
There you go.
But you're still going to do what you got hired to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, now I'm doing double role.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. But it's balanced. And I don't want to be that person that's like, I can't do it.
Right.
I'm going to show you I can do both. And I'm going to succeed at doing both. So then when a new position comes, you're going to maybe throw me in that one.
Right.
And see if I can succeed in that too.
Yeah.
So I'm open-minded. But I guess that the only struggle right now, I feel like, is that. Just that after work balance of not being sluggish. And going to the gym or eating right or just like staying that, like, even just meditating, doing yoga, something that's, I don't feel like I'm fueling myself enough, and that's why I'm taking a little break in May to get back into the routine, because I feel like I recharge. Like, I feel like that's what Vegas is gonna do for me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going with my best friend, my sister best friend, and my mom and my aunt lives there.
That's cool.
So I know my sister, she wants to go to the desert. She wants to go hiking.
Nice.
She's real active.
Cool.
She's vegan, so and her energy, I haven't seen her in a couple months, and I miss her. That's my best friend, Anissa, Nana's Goods. She's a chef. Y'all check her out on the gram. Yeah, she's a vegan chef, dude, and she's incredible. Cool. So I know her energy is just gonna fuel me back. So I know when I get back, I'm gonna feel good.
Hit the ground running.
Yeah, so I can
for sure.
You know, just so I'm looking forward to it. But just that, I guess, is like. But I think everybody's going through that real world balance of not trying to hate your job, but also succeed in your own dreams. And just
a lot,
you know,
even on the other side, I guess, like, we're like technically on the other side because we're doing this full time. But even that, like, once you hit the other side, you're like, oh dang, now I have all this time,
life,
and now you got to figure out, like, how do we spend time to just have fun, like, then, like, it's a whole another set of you're always gonna have problems. You just gotta figure out, like, what problems you want in your life. Really.
Exactly,
that's
exactly.
True.
That's the yin and
yang. For real, man. Dang. That's dope.
That was so dope. Like, for real.
Dang.
Is there anything else you just want to say to the world that's listening to this? Maybe it might be 5 people. But that's our role. We appreciate
the most important 5 people in our lives. Yeah. You're good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you run out of water, bro?
Want more water?
Want some more water? We can't have you die on the podcast. Not today.
My allergies have been shit.
Oh, dang, bro. So sorry. Are you allergic to dogs? Or
animal dander.
Ah, dang.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah, she, like, releases kind of fur sometimes.
I'm like, water the eyes.
So, small intermission.
Water breaks.
So, the real question is, how do you guys feel? You guys feeling good? Honestly, guys, we just want to say thank you so much for just, like, tuning in. You guys are dope.
Listening this far.
Yeah.
To the people, trying to get my thing right.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
For me, I feel like I've been learning to just let the people around me know that I'm grateful for them. And like love on people. Just love on people because love is so important. And my voice just went away.
It is gone. It's really gone.
I've been dealing with this like this whole past weekend.
Dang.
I'm like
You've
right
had a
before.
long
Yeah, you've
weekend.
had
Dude,
Last couple days have been crazy.
Yeah, it's been
Birthday,
crazy.
festivities.
Yeah, for real. No, just honestly, like, love on yourself, love on those around you, because, like I said before, life is short. Life is so short, and it's so precious. Like, just taking the time to take a walk and just letting the sun hit you. I don't do that enough, you know. And it's like, really, like, just embrace what's around you, like the things you do have. Like, you guys have a beautiful home. Like, seriously,
Thank
like,
you.
like, this is something to be grateful for, you know.
Yes,
and just
definitely.
even appreciating water. Man, I almost died. But just like little things in life, like
For real.
I feel like I'm learning that more now. Like, just reflecting over the weekend, I was like, how do I show that I'm grateful through my actions and not just my words, you know? And I think that's important. Just not just being a person that talks, a person that lives what they talk by, a person that does things in their community, a person like Nipsey Hussle, you know. And just even him, like, he's an example to who people should be, like, just giving love and just showing love to people, and all types of people, dude. Like, not just the people that are cool to you, the people that you may not know. Like, you could compliment somebody and you don't know they might be having the roughest day, and people look good on Instagram, but you don't know what they got going on in their life. Nobody's transparent, and that's why I used to do Transparent Tuesdays, because it gave people a glimpse of, like, the real me, like, who I am, like, not just this cool artsy DJ person that takes good pictures, you know, or that's like Freaky Friday, like, you know. And it's cool. Like, that's the content that I want people to see, but also I want people to know, like, I am a real person, like all of us, but you don't always get to know that person because people are not projecting that out, or people don't want to be putting their business out. And I understand that. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna put the bad, but it's like there is bad, you know. And just a simple, hey, you look nice today, or smiling at somebody when they walk by. Like, nobody's smiling no more. Nobody's holding the door for you anymore.
Yeah.
People need to smile more.
They do. And it's like, when do people, like, stop just showing genuine love? Like, if you could just try to practice gratitude, because I'm saying all this, but I'm doing all this right now too. Like, literally in my life, I've been reflecting. Like, just this past weekend when I go to Vegas, like, I like to journal when I go places. That's cool, because I get to just really think in my own head, like, but just love, honestly. Like, even the people that don't deserve it in your life, like, even if you just show them love, like, even when you don't want to, or, you know, if somebody did you wrong, you still show them love, because it's gonna help you grow as a person. Like, there's plenty of people that have done wrong by me, but if they call me right now and they really need me, I'll be there. Like, because I don't get nothing out of being nasty.
Right.
So just, man, love on people. Don't, you know, just be happy, put a smile on your face. I know you don't want to go to work. I know you don't want to clip your toenails tonight. I know you're tired of eating cereal every day. I know.
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches, bro.
You know, peanut butter jelly, oatmeal all the time. Try hot water sometimes. My water be hot at work sometimes. I'm like, dang, I need some ice. I'm dying again. But yeah, just be grateful for life, dude. Like, that's all I can really say. Just love on people, especially your family. If you have family, like, I be getting into it with my family, but they know we all love each other. Like, it's all love at the end of the day. So just show people love. The people around you, for sure. Tell them, speak it into their life. Speak life into people. just speak it into yourself. And yeah, that's me.
That's crazy.
That was so good.
Donya, I almost died.
So make sure to follow Freaky Donya. There it is, right there. For the listeners, it's FRIKIDONYA.
Yes.
So she's dope, as you could tell. Just a wealth of knowledge, super awesome, just role model in the community.
Thank
you.
And thank you once again for just coming to literally our house after work and having this podcast with us.
We really appreciate it.
This is dope.
I appreciate you guys.
Dang.
That's so cool.
Dang. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.
Before we end this podcast, I just want to give a huge shout out to EV47. He's the one that made the beat for the beginning and end of this podcast. So you should definitely check him out because he's dope. And yeah, peace.
Yes.